One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Oregon State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't fit.
Breaks into the open. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Woodside. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's got 42 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown, at least for now.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the ball.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. So Syracuse's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football. but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Looking to throw, it's Sharp. Makes the grab on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Made a defender miss. Wow. He's at the touchdown Orange. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself. The score.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Takes his shot. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
He now has 56 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. And the Beavers will line it up on first and 10. Back to throw, it's Woodside. Dances away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Beavers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. Farther than that, no gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Oregon State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top. top by 7. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Leaves it with the back. Oh, better look out. Fights off a defender. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
Well, that means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so
Pass, Mark. I'll give him another day off.
Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at... Six. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you.
Oh, he's got some space. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cuse.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Woodside. Makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Beavers.
Man, how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Turning it on.
Yeah,
now
I need
is
to get my
56 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to
They're
put
not
up
in the
numbers.
mix. I need them in the mix.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Sharp. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the single back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Into the end zone.
Oh, you got to catch that, baby.
Syracuse grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the left. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Buys a little time and some room to work. Wide open spaces. Running inside the 20. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it at the 20.
Y'all niggas trash for that.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Bro, goddamn.
Splits the uprights.
The hell did it work?
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Otis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. These 2 defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way.
Y'all bothering the fuck out of me.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Finds some fresh air. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Cuse. The defense putting points on the board.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28.
Fumble that bitch.
They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium, quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up.
It is your job to get someone to cover your shift. Respectfully, it is your job to get someone to cover your shift. If you're calling out, what you mean?
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Yeah, it is your job to get someone to cover your shit.
Will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
What the fuck you mean, right? It's like, what the fuck you mean, nigga? It's not my job to call him.
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, this offense will go back on the
respectfully, it's not my job.
Under fire. Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Dropping back, it's Woodside. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This time he's got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Beavers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Handoff to the single running back. Hard running there. He now has 72 yards rushing.
Like, how hard is it to do that? Like, how hard is it to ask someone to cover your chip? You're texting me.
So they move
like, goddamn, dog. Y'all want me to do everything for y'all.
Off play action on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They're working that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and get to 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. It's caught.
Like, goddamn.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Fires it incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. He's got the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. Now the play fake. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
My job to fucking babysit you.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Woodside. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Slithers into space. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. There he goes. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the touchdown. Oregon State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up.
You busy? Hey, I was going to see if you want to open the store tomorrow for Martine. He's sick and he's calling out.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be there with you to open.
They'll move the wide receiver.
And I'm not going to leave until Jonah get there.
From the gun. Give on the inside.
All right.
And a really short game before he gets
do me a favor and call Martine and tell him, hey, I can take your shift for you. All right, appreciate it.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud burst. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside.
I gotta get my linebacker set up. I gotta go to my formation subs, all that good shit. Majesty, sit your bitch ass down.
And the Beavers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense, and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
Got it in the middle, it's Alexander.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Throws for the tight end. A straight downfield.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
We gotta get there, fellas. We're not getting there.
Minimal gain there, still a bit short.
We are not fucking getting there.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. To throw, it's Sharp. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This has been a bit of a story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass.
Oh
And
my
that's gonna
God.
be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
That was a good throw.
Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That'll be enough for the
Do that
first
no
down
more,
as they
look,
stop him at the 43-yard line.
You talk about frustrating for a defense. You think you got them stuck, you got them backed up, third and long, and they run the ball for a first down. Oh, it makes you so mad.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Woodside. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Inside the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Beavers! Fit it in the window for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Back to throw, it's Sharp. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Power football with the run. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move
I
the
need to
sticks with
put
the
these
first
niggas
down.
in their spot,
I
baby.
tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding
They're
him.
not in
He
their
keeps
spots.
having success on the
That's
ground.
cool. We'll
They've
figure
got
it
to
out
use this
later.
now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Sharp. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Now, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
He's got him this time.
That's why he that nigga.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Exactly why he that
The
nigga.
Beavers with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Woodside. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. Turning it on. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard
Get
line.
loose on my bitch ass, though.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contest.
Lost one deep down the right side. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Beavers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got his man quickly. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. To the 10. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another 1st down and yet another big gain. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Beavers! And the punishment has been extended. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it. And he's still
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Snap it to the back. Plows through the defense. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the 1st. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. This quarterback part of their running game.
Man, you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays when I can be physical and really make him feel.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Flying down the left side. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Oregon State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. And said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Yeah. Come on, black.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
that's the fuck I'm talking about.
Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Alexander. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Back to throw, it's Woodside. Got his man on the right.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option route.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Beaver! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day.
He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it inside the 25.
Oh, you can't let niggas catch that shit.
A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Sharp. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. From the gun. Big guy smells it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go to work in the air on second down.
What the fuck?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give to the back. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Woodside. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loop. It'll be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The give as they work on that clock. Across the 25, he's got room. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the left. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Pass is broken up. It's incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on second down for this offense. To the ground with the back. He's in open space downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long. Early or late, up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Under fire. Complete to the left. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, call them, or walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And we'll just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center quarterback exchange.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play hat. Going to take a shot at this DB. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop?
He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab at the 10. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like, when you look that good coming off the